YouTube, what is happening? Devin Dude 34T. Welcome back to Felons with Firearms. I'm sorry, Felon with Firearms. I need to do a lot better with my grammar, punctuations in these topics and in my dialogue because, as you know, I got a little bit of urban in me. But it's all good. I'll try to do better for y'all. But anyway, man, it's been a long journey for us, man. It's time to finally get down to those last steps. And I say steps because I'm going to be giving you 2 steps. To me, one is considered a bonus step. It was a step that was required, or it was a step that a friend of mine took that also had his rights restored. Me personally, I did not do it, but I will offer it to you guys so that you know, you have the choice of whether or not you want to take this step or not. Now, so step 5, this is the bonus step now. Step 5 would be to get your driving record. Again, personally, I did not get my driver record. I did not show my driver record to the judge or in my petition or anything like that. But my buddy said that the judge asked for his driving record, which he had present. So it was definitely, you know, good that he decided to do so. The significance of it, in my opinion, it's to me, it's the concept of trifle makes perfection, but perfection is no trifle, meaning it's the small things, the intricacies, the minute things. If you are able to maintain composure and handle yourself in, you know, in a suitable fashion with the smaller things, then you're able to manage yourself properly with the bigger things, or the more important things, or however you choose to word it. So, you know, in my opinion, that's the only reason why the judge would want to see a driving record. And of course, you know, to see if you had any encounters with the law. I don't know if I mentioned it before in any of the previous videos, but the key component to filing your petition is you have to remain out of trouble. You have to remain out of trouble. You know, I personally didn't get in any trouble in 4 years. So I didn't have an issue with the judge when they asked me, well, have you had any run-ins with the law or anything of that nature to show that you could be suspect, or you still have some non-productive ways, or you're still making mistakes or poor decisions, more so. So yeah, so you will have to, well, you should, I would suggest that you do get your driving record, you know. But again, I didn't do it, and I'm not saying you have to, but just to be safe. Now, on to the final step. The second part of the final step is your petition. Now it's time to draft your petition. And in drafting your petition, you need to express, you know, why you want your Second Amendment restored. Why you believe you deserve your Second Amendment restored. And explain how the evidence that you're providing in your petition supports you being fully responsible and aware of the severity of having your Second Amendment restored. I mean, I need to slow down, people. Y'all got me on candy cam right now. But yeah, so, you know, and that's it. Like, drafting your petition. I've had several individuals, you know, tell me that there were petition templates online available. So I mean, it's just the research is just, you know, a Google search away. I used my petition. I drafted my petition from a copy that I had got from my attorney when I went for my gun rights the first time. So again, keeping up with documents is fundamental, because if I didn't have that copy or that initial draft, then I would have been, you know, flinging and freestyling, trying to figure out how to format my petition, because there is a certain format that they expect to see when you do draft your petition. And I even included a cover letter for my petition, like for example, a cover letter of a resume for a job application. I used a cover letter to express myself personally to the judge before he went to my petition to see, you know, because in your petition is going to have your charges, it's going to have everything that you provided proof of, your reference letters, but they're definitely going to look at your charges, and you want to leave a good taste in the judge's mouth before he even gets to look at your charges. So I would also suggest drafting a cover letter. And with that being said, that is the final step to restoring your Second Amendment. I'm not sure where you're at within the steps. If you haven't seen step 1 yet, it'll be there. Click the link and you can go back and view step 1, which was getting released from probation and parole. You know, because again, it's fundamental. You have to be off of probation and parole before you can get your gun rights restored. And you know, step 2 rights, if you haven't done so yet. And again, that link was just pointed out. So please, if you haven't watched it yet, go click the link and get up to date. Oh shit, it's a badass Lamborghini ready to ride past. Let me show you guys that there. But yeah, step 3, which is to get your criminal background check, your full criminal background check. You know, again, there's the link so that you guys can get up to date with that, because again, all of these steps are essential and required to getting your Second Amendment. They are required. Step 4, also up there, collecting your resources, and in that step, in that link, it will give you an idea of what resources are and what they can be. And here we are again, the final step, step 5, which is a suggestion is to get your driving record, but ultimately it's drafting your petition. And again, once you finish your petition and you go to the clerk office, I know for Virginia, the filing fee is about $87. On the background check is $22. So you're doing the whole process of getting your Second Amendment restored for less than $120, which is significantly tongue-tied, which is significantly cheaper than buying a lawyer. $1,200, $1,500, $2,000. I even heard $2,500. You know how many times you could petition the courts yourself before you reach any one of those numbers? Yeah. And you know, it's just perseverance, man. If you're told no the first time, you know, just keep trying. Because again, even with a lawyer, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get your rights restored. I tried the first time with a lawyer and I got denied. But then here it is the second time I tried myself and I got my rights restored. So that sums it up, people. You have everything that you need in order to get your gun rights back as a felon. You know, get out here, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Man, stop playing. Get your rights restored, man, so that you can protect yourselves and protect your families, man, the legal way, so that you don't have to worry about getting, you know, that mandatory 5-year sentence because you were possessing illegally. It's not worth it, people. It's not worth it, and your rights can be restored. So with that being said, man, peace, love, and light. Remain optimistic, prove prosperous, and don't take no for an answer. Keep knocking at their door.